up? What up? What up? Let me know if you can hear me. What is good? Who's all in the building? For some reason, my live is not showing up. I'm trying to figure out why it's not showing up. I don't see it on. Let me know. Did y'all get it on live? My channel. What up, guys? How's everybody doing? Thank you, baby. I so appreciate it. What is good? Everybody, whoever in here, please hit the like button. Hit the like button so we can get this thing started. What up, babe? What up, Bronx? How you doing, baby? Hold up, guys. I got to send one person a request. Hold up real fast. Hold on. Got somebody.
As if they were scatterposts.
Hold on. Hold up. Let me tell her to... Somebody supposed to be coming on here today, so let me let her know that I'm on here. Hold on real quick. Where is her? Is it mom? Oh, she's live too now. Okay. I'm on. Okay. All right, never mind, guys. All right, let's roll. Let's roll what we got.
You had said that the argument started over sex. You said this.
Yeah, we were arguing over sex.
Okay, it's this big old debate about body count. Everybody want to know what somebody's body count is. Some of y'all be acting shocked when y'all be finding out about certain people's body count. Some of them people, I'll be like, I don't know how y'all shocked that that's their body count. I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying. So, where my queens at? Yes, you already know. Hold on, let me show y'all. I don't know, did y'all see my post I put up earlier? I talked to that girl earlier, the one that was talking about the food stamps, and she was saying how she ain't gotta go to work, and she just want the taxpayers to go to work, and so what if she get food stamps? Well, she agreed to come on to one of my lives. I don't know if she's coming on tonight or she's gonna come on another day, but she did agree. I said, I'm just curious to know the mindset of it. So she was gonna come on here and talk about it. I told her, y'all was going to be nice. I said, y'all was going to be nice. But we going to talk. We going to talk. But hold on, listen to this. And then we going to talk about this.
All right, so you had said that the argument started over sex. You said this.
Yeah, we were arguing over sex. We had a conversation about body counts.
How was that conversation started? Was it just a normal conversation?
We were listening to music, and me and her were talking. And then he comes in the room, well, actually in the kitchen, because that's where the fight started. Okay. And he was like, 42? You fuck 42 niggas, you blah,
So,
blah, blah.
y'all were listening to music, just
we were cooking, the food is on the floor.
Yeah, just BSing around, having a conversation.
Exactly, and you come in.
Was he here when y'all started that conversation?
Yeah, he was in the room.
And then he comes out acting...
came in the kitchen, that's where we were cooking at. The food is on the floor, the pots and pans is at the wall, everything is on the floor. Okay. She has hair like mine, and he has dreads. So when he went to pull, you can see the pieces. Her hair is on the floor. When he went to go pull the pieces, that's when my pieces came out, and I grabbed his hair, and I'm getting them off.
You got any cuts or anything?
Yeah.
I see it, yeah. Do you mind if I take a picture of that?
Sure. It was just hair pulling and fighting and tussling, swinging, throwing pots and pans, and just all of that.
Your cousin told me everything that happened. Alright, so I got a pretty good understanding of everything that went down, okay? Your babies are safe. Right? You're in Pulu with your cousin. Are you able to speak or no? Okay. So all this happened at your house? Does he live with you? He does? Do you know about how long he's been living with you?
Okay. But this is what I'm going to say, right? This is what I'm going to say about it, right? It's high, right? Now, is he shocked that it's high? Or is he just mad? Because there is a difference. Are you there's a difference, right? Let's just say this woman, it says girlfriend and sister play the body count game. Boyfriend ends up in prison after hearing. so he crashed out after he heard the body count. You telling me he just crashed out? Okay. Let me run something back for y'all real quick. I want y'all to understand something.
Out, and I grabbed his hair, and I'm getting them off.
You got any cuts or anything?
Yeah.
I see it, yeah. Do you mind if I take a picture of that?
Sure.
I'm gonna tell you right now, a woman who wears a white dirty tee during the day has a high body count. I'm sorry, she does. I mean, I don't know one reason why a woman would have on a loose white tee. I mean, and that's her shirt. Yeah, she fights. She fights. And let's just say this: is it the actual body count, or are you just not trying to understand that you picked wrong as a man? Like, that's what I'm saying. Yes, 42 body count is super crazy. It's dangerous. It's diabolical. But guaranteed, you cannot tell me that this woman showed you anything else but a high body count. I'm sorry. There's no way she didn't. There's no way she didn't. There are women on this internet talking about they got a high body count and they got multiple baby daddies. I'm talking about more than two. And you're shocked? Why are you shocked about that? Because you're not asking no questions, or you just don't care? Which one is it? Are we not asking questions about body counts, or we just don't care? Some of these body counts cannot be that shocking. I mean, come on. You can just tell. I don't care what nobody say. You can tell. What do you think is gonna happen if a woman allowed a couple different men DNA to enter her body for her to make children? Everybody in the house got different last names. What do you think is going to happen? Do you think the count is going to be low? I mean, I'm just saying. She got a smart mouth. She listens to nobody. She pays nobody no attention. And she probably had to go to men. I guarantee that body count is going to be high. Come on now. That's all I'm saying. These women are the ones. I mean, the whole math, like you said, the whole math just don't add up. It's not adding up. Good evening, guys. It's not adding up. Look, Silver Brock said, I care, but some people can handle the truth. He said, why ask questions? Why? I'm just saying, that's a lot of child support. Yes, it is. But that's what happens, though. Keisha don't care who she having kids by. She don't. She don't care. You got women out here saying their body count is 150, 50. I mean, why y'all even play games like that?
It was just hair pulling and fighting and tussling, swinging, throwing pots and pans, and just all of that.
And that ain't her first time where she threw some pots and pans. Always say somebody's behavior is not their first time. Okay, that ain't the first time they didn't got into it. I mean, come on, baby probably ain't even his. But this is what he picked. You can't be mad if you pick a 304 and now you mad that she told you she about to. Please tell me, how does that make sense? This is why you better care about something more than just her toes being done. You better care about something more than her being able to cook. Like, I am so serious. This is what led up to this. You better start asking about their childhood. Start asking them, how did you break up with that person? Why did y'all break up? When a woman is bragging and she broke up with this guy and that guy, and I left all my baby daddies and I left my ex-husband, she has a problem. She has a problem. We're going to stop acting like this is normal. This is not normal.
Your cousin told me everything that happened. All right, so I got a pretty good understanding of everything that went down, okay? Your babies are safe, right? You're in Pulu with your cousin. Are you able to speak or no? Mm-hmm. Okay, so all this happened at your house? Does he live with you? He does? Do you know about how long he's been living with you?
Crazy. Then you got the women that comes on
immediately. Yeah.
Some dating coaches need to have their social media page taken from them. And this is one of them right here. This lady says, I told my ex-boyfriend my real body count, and he called me a worthless, disgusting whore. I am right for ending the relationship. And of course, as most women are going to back her up, right? Listen to this crap. The point that you said you told me your real body count shows me that you lied. So she lied at first, and then she probably got cornered and had to tell the truth on herself, right?
Yes, you were 100% right for ending that relationship. This is not somebody who loved and cared about you. This is somebody who wanted to be abusive, and he was. This is somebody with low self-esteem who wanted to step on you to elevate himself, which you can see in his verbal abuse. This is somebody who is no longer worthy of a minute of your time. So to anybody else who experiences something like this, dump the motherfucker immediately.
Okay. The point, the way that she said,
Immediately, yes.
Come on now, let's talk about it. Let's talk about this real quick. It says I've gotten squeamish in my late years. You should. Thank you so much for the for the super chat. Sorry guys. Yeah, 42. That's nasty, right? And you got this lady on here talking about something. Well, if he dumped you, that's abuse. How is that abusive? Why do women call everything abusive? It don't matter what you do. Everything's abusive to them. That man has a right to not be with a woman. If she lied and said that she only had so many, and then she came back and was like, you know what? It was 30. Yeah, she has a right. You don't get to sit up there and swing that little nasty cuticata everywhere, and now you mad when don't nobody want it. Now you mad. I mean, come on. 42 is disgusting, okay? All day long. Why you can't get mad, ladies. You can't get mad if and only women do this, okay? Y'all be mad when y'all call y'all don't mind y'all call me and short and this and that, right? Y'all don't get mad at that. Y'all don't get mad at that. It's that trust me, she didn't in our relationship, he did. Like, come on, shame. Yes, we need to bring shame back. Shame needs to come back, and I mean fast. Yeah, I mean, come on. He says you're doing a man a favor, dumping him when you tell him your real body count. Why lie about it? Why lie about it? I'm telling you, man, sometimes you certain things you gonna figure out, okay? Certain things, you know, she dressed nasty. She putting on crazy clothes. She don't care about what nobody say. She does what she wants. She around here, she's a whole renegade. She's a renegade. You can't be shocked that this woman has a high body count. She coming over, she doing all this extra, like she acting like a whole 304, like she on a block. Where do you think she learned all of that? Where do you think she learned all that at? I mean, come on. And you got a dating coach on her talking about you're right to leave him. He's abusive. I mean, who wants a 304 as their children's mother? It said, I'm just like, it didn't say she was loose. Or on the Carfax, yeah. The Carfax is the things that she does, okay? This woman probably told you she done broke up with this guy, and it's always somebody else's fault. It's never her fault. She leaves everybody. That's her Carfax. That's her Carfax. She ain't got no friends. A woman who don't know nobody. She don't like no women. She say women are jealous of her. She can't get along with nobody. That's a problem. That's a problem. Women who only have male friends. You ever met women that be like, I only talk to males. I only talk to women. That is not good. Okay. There's no reason for a woman to just have tons and tons of male friends. I'm sorry. That's not how that goes. It says most women will never tell their real body or dick count. Yeah, I definitely do believe that. Most women will not. If they say it's 3, it's probably 9. If they say 9, it's probably 27. Like I always say, times about 3. Times about 3. Seriously. Textbook masculinity shame. Yeah, like you're gonna shame this man because he don't want to be with somebody that has a super high body count. He don't have to. What does he have to do that for? For what? I'm just saying. And yes, all it takes is when one guy to turn to. All it takes is one. I think it says. It says yes. All the text in one guy to turn a woman out, but that doesn't mean you got to go practice on 41. Yeah. Nah, but some things women can do is just it's a lot. You can't tell me that this woman did so much stuff. She's doing stuff in the bedroom like she didn't got paid for it. That's all I'm saying. I mean, 8 baby daddies. I don't think I want to know. Most men don't want to know, right? And they do, but they don't. They do it, but they don't. The question is, can she be faithful to one man? It depends. I mean, if she didn't got her back blown out like that, I mean, as a woman, you're not supposed to have so many experiences. So many experiences, you're gonna be able to tell what you don't like a lot. Because you're gonna be remembering Tay Tay. You might have Robert, but Robert ain't putting it down like Tay Tay. So now you don't like Robert. Robert doing everything he can. But you still thinking about Tay Tay. Now, if you never met Tay Tay, it ain't even in your mind, is it? You can't compare something to something if you never had something. So they had a lot of something to compare to. That's a lot of men. That's a lot of men that's gonna be in the back of her mind while Robert is trying to break his back and ain't touching. And she could care less because she's thinking about Tay Tay. That's all I'm saying. A woman is not supposed to know that much. Now, when it comes to that, they ain't set up like that. It's not. And I don't care. Women can't be men. Okay. So y'all come on here, argue with me if you want to. You cannot be men. That is not how this works. That's not how this works. At all. So yeah, it's rough. Yeah, it's definitely rough, right? She can't be saved. What do you say? She can't be saved, basically. Yeah, a lot of times when they off like this, they out. You cannot change a woman. You can't change most humans. Let's start there. Like this woman, if a woman is really mean, right? She's not about to be nice. That's who she is. That might be who she is. You can't just change like that. Nobody can. I don't care what nobody say. You can do different things. You can put on different clothes. You are who you are. You're who you are. Sorry, you just are. Oh, you're the freeze frame. I'm just saying. 8 baby daddies, and I guarantee you most of them are not planning to support. Any woman would, I mean, 2 is different, right? Women out here got 3 and 4 baby daddies. What can you be shocked that a woman with 3 baby daddies can do? Why are men shocked when they're arguing with a woman who has let 3 or 4 different men make her a new mother? I mean, that woman has a mental illness. I'm sorry, she does.
You were 100% right for ending that relationship. This is not somebody who loved and cared about you. This is somebody who wanted to be abusive, and he was.
And she don't think that woman was being abusive with her kudakata. You wasn't being abusive. You were being abusive with your kudakata. You see the results. A lot of times you're left with kids that you don't want. These women don't want these kids. They like the babies. They don't like the kids. This is why women get older, and as they growing, even if they're married, they don't even want to be. They don't even want to stay being a mother. They want to go out here and play in the street. They want to go play in traffic. They want to go play in traffic because now she knows. It's like having a cat. I'm gonna explain this to y'all. If you had a cat, like the meow cat, and your cat ain't never been outside, your cat don't know what's outside. It go to the window, but they don't know what it is. Let that cat outside, and that cat's not fixed. That cat is going to lose its mind to get out that door. Okay, it will scratch you and your kids to get out the door. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody with low self-esteem who wanted to step on you to elevate himself, which you can see in his verbal abuse. This is somebody who is no longer worthy of a minute of your time. So to anybody else who experiences something like this, dump the motherfucker immediately.
She sounds like she just started learning how to cuss. What and why? That's all I'm saying. What is wrong with folks? Like your coochie is not supposed to be community coochie, okay? It's not. Yeah, talking about he did not love her. Come on now. That's not abusive. Why is everything y'all notice everything y'all do that women don't like? Y'all either gay, sassy, or abusive. It don't matter if y'all are just saying, y'all can just say something y'all don't like and it's wrong. Like, what world are we living in? What world are we living in where you can't say anything? Men can't raise their kids the way they want to because you got moms that step in there and call everything wrong. Y'all ladies need to sit down, back up, have a seat. This is not y'all's time. This is why y'all kids running around here being crazy. Some of y'all not even with y'all's kids' father, and y'all don't even let the father share his point of view. Don't even let him, like, y'all get in front of him and stop everything. And then you wonder why when your son turned 12, now you got to send your son over to go live with him. Because you're not a man. And you're not, you cannot control a man. You cannot.
Okay, how many bodies you got? Mind you, we already had this conversation at least 3 times. I have no problem being open and transparent. So I'm like, what's the question? Because now I'm irritated because why are you asking this question again? So I'm like, the number 60, like, what's the follow-up question? We go back and forth about the number of bodies. Mind y'all, I got 4 kids, 3 baby daddies, 1 ex-husband. Been with dude over a year now. You knew this when you got with me, bro.
And the point that this woman calls this man bro, what I always say, any woman that calls a man bro is a problem. That's a problem for you. A woman that calls a man bro is a big problem. There's no reason for there's no reason for anybody to have 60 bodies. And you calling somebody bro? Come on. What'd she say? She said, you already knew that I had 3 different baby daddies and an ex-husband. She told this man that, right? She told, yeah. Oh, yeah, this is the kind of woman that calls a man bro and she answers the bro. It says, man, we know, we can tell. Yeah, you already know. You know that. Come on. 60 as in 60. Yeah, 60. She said she had 60 bodies under her. 60 bodies. 60. And she don't care. Just imagine her daughter. What can you say to her daughter? Imagine her daughter going to prom and her mom like, make sure you be back in there about 11 o'clock. Problem I have is this. What makes a man date a woman with this track record? Somebody please put in the, like, what would make you go out with her? I'm just curious. Certain things that's going to stop me in my tracks. Certain things going to stop me in my tracks. 60 bodies? 60 bodies. She said, pretty though, recreational use. She's good. She's good for the group. I mean, I'm pretty sure. But think about it, she's in Atlanta. Most of Atlanta girls look just like that. You can tell she's a renegade. She got the little ring in her nose. She does whatever she wants to do. She does not care. She doesn't care. Yeah, that pH is on fire. You understand me? That pH is on fire. There ain't no way that box down there smell any kind. They don't tell them what's all trapped down there. She probably got the last boyfriend trapped in there. She don't know. 60? Somebody please tell me. It says, how are more bodies over the year? Yeah, ain't no telling. She's at 60, she got more than that. She got 60, is way more than that. I'm gonna tell you that right now. The point that she was able to make 3 families. Oh yeah, there's no shame, there's no accountability, there's no self-control. You right, you can't make this up. This is the kind of woman that'll cuss a man out and then the man's shocked. Would you be shocked if you was on here dating Shatika? Her name is Shatika. Look at her. She looked like she cussed in her sleep. And look at her. She said, I already told him. She said, she pretty saying what I'm saying. What'd she say? She said, I already had 3 baby daddies. Well, 4 kids. So she got 4 kids and 3 baby daddies. If she got 4 kids, 3 baby daddies, she's pretty much telling us, I already told him. That's what she's saying. I already told you. She probably shocked that she even got in the house. She's shocked that she even got to the date. This is the kind of woman you don't date. It's the kind of woman you don't date. But you got to ask yourself, just think, imagine if you have kids, right? A lot of blended families out here. Imagine something happened to you. You telling me this is the person that you would want to teach or counsel your kids. So I'm gonna put a twist on it, okay? I ain't gonna put that you got kids, this woman. Something happened to you, and she has to be the one to to counsel your kids. What's she gonna say to them? And this is why you just can't date for yourself. You just can't date for yourself, okay? Yeah, this woman ain't never seen a condom in her life. This is the kind of woman that says she's allergic to condoms. Guarantee it. It says retire dating and relationships. I'm just saying. Man, do y'all think about, like, okay, somebody said she was cute, right? Somebody said she's cute, all right? Cool, right? We gonna go in and we're gonna give her cute, right? But the earring in the nose, baby, she doing whatever she wanna do. She ain't taking nothing from nobody. Nobody can tell her nothing. She's one rogue. I bet you this is the kind of woman that have problems at work. This is the kind of woman that says everybody hates her at work. Everybody jealous of her. Guarantee it. This is the kind of personality that you're dealing with right here. And this is why you got to get to know somebody first. You got to get to know somebody first. But you ain't got to get to know her, right? Because these are questions. Once she told you that she has 4 kids, 3 dads, what else is to be asked? What else you asking? You want to ask about a 401k? What's important? What is important? And you're right. Atlanta and Houston does have the highest rates in the country. Yeah, and you think about it, guys. Why you think they ain't been talking about STDs and none of that stuff no more? You think that it's gone? No, it's not. They are setting people up. They are setting people up. Okay, hold up, baby. I got you. Hold up. I got you. Hold up. Let me put this link in the chat. But hold on. I got to show who you are first. Hold up. Hold up, guys. We got a guest in the building. I gotta show who you are because they're not gonna know who you are. So give me 1 second. And I got you. Hold on real fast. Let me see here. Hold up, guys. I got somebody in the building. Hold up. This is what I do. Hold up. I'm gonna put your link in here. Yeah, 4 for 4 is a definite red flag all day long. What you gonna do with that? Hey guys, I told you I had somebody coming over here. I wanted to hear her story. She's been going viral all over the internet about these food stamps and evictions and different things like that. And of course, you know I was in her live last night, as I always be in somebody's live on TikTok. She is coming up. What is your name on here? What are you? Mom Life Elevate. Okay, hold on. Let me find that. Let me find what I had you on. Hold up. Because I couldn't find a video that I actually went to first. I don't know if you might have removed it or whatever, but I had to go find it. So let's get it. Okay, hold up, guys. Let me show her something real quick. Hold up. Let me show you. Let's see here. Okay, so hold up. I gotta go to my page because y'all can know who she is. And I just want to hear from her side about what's going on. What's going on? Hold up. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. I gotta play the video so you can know who I'm talking to. And then she's gonna explain like why she did the video. I'm gonna ask her a couple questions. We ain't gonna be mean. We talking. So I already told her. Like we talking tonight. We talking. She's a very open person. What up? Let's see history. Where is this video at? Hold up. I gotta find this video. Okay, hold up. All right, there we go. Bam. All right, let me go to my videos. I couldn't find the video on her page. I don't know what you did with it, but you know I had it in my video. So here we go. Hold up. Hold on. Let me record this. Maybe hold this back a little bit so we can know who she is. She got a little bit of internet hot, but I'm gonna tell you why. Hold up, guys. I'm coming back over there. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold up. All right, here we go. What up, babe? Hold on. Let me share my screen real quick. Hold up. Don't go nowhere, girl. I got to show who you is first, and then we'll come back. Share the screen. Hold up. Hold on. Why is this off here? Hold up real quick. I told y'all they was crashing out.
Still not gonna go to work. I'm still not gonna be like you taxpayers that's struggling in this world. Even though you're working 80 hours a week, it's still struggling. I'm not gonna be you. I don't wanna be a taxpayer. I don't wanna conform to the ways of this world. Just because you do, that's great. But I don't have to. If I wanna live off tax dollars, I can live off tax dollars. Okay? If you wanna be mad, be mad. Ha ha ha, I'm still laughing. I'm still enjoying life. I'm still gonna do the things I love and live the life that I deserve. So, hee hee ha ha that. I'm not going to work. I'd rather go live on the streets than work like all of you guys do.
Well, then you deserve to get whatever you have coming to you. What do you mean what you deserve? That word deserve is used a little too loosely for me. Okay, and that brings me here, and she is on the show tonight. All right, so hold up. Let me send her a link. Hold up, guys. 80 hours a week. Oh, all right. Hold up, guys. Hold on. She probably over there cracking up herself. Hold up. Let me invite. All right. Let me see. Let me put it in the chat. All right. Click this link. Let me know if you can get that link. Why is this? Okay, stop sharing. Let me see. Oh, hold up. Let me add this back up there. Hold up, guys. Hold up. What's going on? Okay. Where'd she go? All right, click that link. What up, babe? We about to have a conversation real quick. Okay. Can you click that link? Mom Life Elevate. Let me know if you can click it or not, babe. It said, I think she has practiced in theory, divorce 60 plus times. Okay, there she go. Hold up, babe. Hold up. Let me get you. Hold up. Add to the stage. Hold up. Hold on. Wait a minute. Why is it not coming up? Okay, hold on. Let me remove something. Hold up. Let me. Hold on. I'm trying to add this to the stage. Hold up. No, I don't want a solo. Let me see. Why is it not letting me do that? Hold on. Let me see. Unmute. Okay, here we go. Okay, hold on. Oh, you gotta unmute. Somebody tap in there for the unmute. Okay. All right. Hold up, guys. Hold up. Let me see. Why is that not coming off?
Yeah, I think I left the video. I can't even see the
Okay,
comments.
there you go. Okay, there you go. Hold up. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can get you on.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Can y'all hear her? Hold up. Now I need to put you on here. I'm trying to figure out how to put you on here. Hold up. I don't want a solo laid out. I need you to come on there. Okay, there you go on what's the name. But now I need to add me to the stage. Hold up. Let me. Hold up. Let me move this. Hold on. I'm going nowhere. You hear the kids in the background? Hold on. Hold on. Let's get this conversation. Why is it not letting me do both? Hold up. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me do something real quick. Hold up. Maybe it has me. Hold on.
Wait, I don't see you anymore.
To the stage. All right. I'm going to. Okay. And then let me add to the stage. I don't know. Why is her thing not letting? I don't know why it's not letting you up there. Let me do something else. Hold up real quick. Hold on. Hold up, guys. I'm trying to get her on here.
How do we go live together? Because I could go live on YouTube.
It should be your that link I sent you. Hold up. Let me send you another link. Hold up. I'm gonna send you another link and see how many mentors are using monitors. I'm using one monitor. Somebody asked me how many monitors I'm using. I let somebody up here before, so I know that wasn't a thing. Let me see here. I'm gonna drop you down and just I'm gonna put you back in the chat and then just copy. I'm gonna hit that link one more time. I'm gonna remove you, then hit it again.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see if I can get her up there one more time, guys. If not, I'll put her up and then y'all gonna hear me talking. Let me see. Let me remove some of this stuff off of here. Okay, I see her again. Okay. Add to the stage. Okay. I know I don't have to use a lot of different Xfinity internet stuff. It's not that. I see her. She's in here. Okay, add to the stage. There she go. Bam. Okay, let's see. She's in here, but it's not showing her. Don't matter what. Okay, there you go. Hey, we rolling. Okay. Can you say something so we can see if we hear you?
All right, can you hear me?
Okay, can y'all hear? Okay, now question. Okay, now you made the video, right? Before you say what you did, all that stuff. I was on your live last night, right? I was talking to you. I was just wondering. I was like what's going on? I was like, what's going on in your life? Like, why would you put that up? Like, what's going? Because we've been wanting all these things. You are considered a modern woman. You know what I mean? As far as a modern woman, like it's like y'all kind of do whatever y'all want to do, no matter who it hurts or what's going on, right? But it's always a reason. I'll say everybody got a reason for everything, right? So what we want to know is, right, you got on there, you said I get stamped. You was like, she's like, don't get mad at me, taxpayers, right? You was raised baiting and making people hot, right? Now,
I was.
How many kids do you have?
I have 4 kids.
Okay, you got 4 kids. Are they all under like a certain age?
So I have an 11-year-old, and then I have a 6-year-old, and I have a almost 4-year-old, and I have a almost 2-year-old.
Okay. Question. Okay, all by the same guy?
Mm-mm.
How many baby daddies, if you don't mind me asking?
So I got 2 baby daddies.
So you got 2 baby daddies, okay. Okay, so reason I'm asking, right? Okay, so what made you like? We wondering, like I said, I'm gonna be fair, right? Because I don't know your story, right? Everybody got a story. Everybody ends up a certain place because of certain reasons, right? So you had 4 kids by 2 different, so 2 and 2, like 2 kids by one, 2 kids by other.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 kids by 2 and 2 kids by the other. Okay, so then I'm guessing you said you work because we was talking about you working yesterday, right?
Right.
And you're a CNA, right?
I'm a home health aide, yeah.
Home health aide. Okay. Your home health aide, right? So this is what I was asking you, right? When I was asking you about different things that you were doing to better yourself, whatever, for the kids, because you were talking about you had kids. And remember you was talking about you wanted to go
Hold
to
on.
hair.
It kind of broke up a little, so I didn't hear what you said.
I said, remember last night I was asking you
Hold on,
about.
let me turn my Wi-Fi off. I think it's my.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hey, Rebrand, how you doing, baby?
All right.
Okay. So I was asking you last night. Remember you were talking about you wanted to go to hair school, right? Or you was going to think about doing real estate? And I was
No, I thought yeah, I remember it, yeah.
Okay. And remember, I was telling you, I was like, well, right now in this economy, you want to do something that's more essential. You want something that's going to be wanted. And you was like, because I think we started off saying we was talking about getting hair done and stuff, women getting their hair done. And you was like, well, men will pay
Right.
for your
Women will always get their hair done. Yep.
But they won't get their hair done if the jobs are not out there, right? And this is the things that I'll be trying to tell the young ladies, like a lot of the jobs are not out there all the time. So I heard you saying, well, they're always going to get there. Believe me, you got a lot of evictions. And that's what I was trying to tell you last night. I was like, women are getting evicted. I ain't going west. The repos is up. So I was trying to tell you, if you were going to go to school, I was like, you need to do something that's going to be needed, you know?
Well, I basically what I was telling you is that I already went to cosmetology school, right? So that's something that's under my belt, and I already did real estate school. I already got my real estate license, so that's already under my belt.
Okay, and I definitely do understand that. You know, those are pretty women dominated fields, right? And as you're seeing, like a lot of women are getting laid off. We got another 300,000 more about to be laid off, right? But you know that it's certain fields that a lot of women go into. That's why a lot of women are being laid off a little bit more. There are men being laid off too, right? But men, they tend to go to more like science and STEM, technology. You know, they do stuff they got to do. Women do stuff they want to do, right? And that's what I was trying to talk to you. That's what I was trying to say.
Right. That's true.
Yeah, like women do stuff they want to do. So I was trying to tell you, like, I understand that's what you want to do, right? But I was like, sometimes you got to do stuff that you need to do because they're not playing out here right now, you know, and they are cutting people off their food stamps and different things like that. And I know everybody was coming for your neck and you was trying to figure out, like, why everybody coming for my neck? They gonna come for your neck because everybody in a bind, most in a bind. And people don't understand why somebody might just be on food stamps and they're not getting off, or they understand how do women keep having kids over and over again. You know, that's the thing that they don't understand sometimes. So what do you think? Like, what you got to say about it?
All right, so basically, I made that video. The video is not real, okay? I pay market rent. I take care of my kids. You know what I mean? I don't even get child support, which I should, but I don't. I always take care of my kids. I had made a video and said this is why I think that poor people have multiple kids. Okay, so I made that video. And based on that video, a lot of the comments were saying, oh, well, you're a welfare queen and you don't take care of your kids. And okay, so that's why I was, you know, that I let that get under my skin.
Okay, so you do know every reaction causes a reaction, right? So when you put a video up, you know, that's what you're going to get. Like if you go in there and you're like, y'all mad at me for getting food stamps and you're mad because you're a taxpayer. And I mean,
that's true. Yeah. But is the thing is, I put in the description, I put, this video is not real. I put, even when I made the $50 rent video, I put in the caption, I said, if you believe this, you will believe anything. And nobody read the caption. It's not, I've never been on housing. I've never had, and I never, in those videos, I never said Section 8. Okay. I've never even been on Section 8. People took it and they ran with it, and then so I ran with it too.
Okay, so you don't realize, like, right, like you might have like blew your little life up all over social media, and I know you're not you don't get paid from your content, right?
I get paid. I monetize on Facebook, not on TikTok.
Okay, so remember when I was telling you, like when I was like, why would you post that? I was like, and you was like, well, you know, I just wanted to post it to get out there. There's so many other ways, baby doll, for you to be able to make money on social media, right? And I was even telling you, I was like, come over to my
Yeah,
live.
but see, you're not seeing my point, right? I didn't make that video to get paid off of it. I didn't know that video was gonna go viral. I didn't think it was gonna go viral. I made that video to prove a point. If you look at my content, if you actually looked at my content before I posted that video, my content is all about motivation. I told my life story of how I got out of homelessness, of how, you know, my page was supposed to be all motivational, but then me acting on my emotions made me post that video, and I didn't expect it to even go viral the way it did, but it did, and I can't take it back now.
Okay, and I know that you can't take it back. No, nobody drives on the freeway and just steady looking back, right? So that's not what we're trying to understand. I get clout is a hell of a drug, right? And maybe you don't realize that you might say you was being motivational, and you'd be like, well, you know, I'm guessing nobody was paying attention to your motivational stuff, right? So you was like, let me put some fire up under somebody's feet.
No, that's not it at all. You're not listening to me.
I'm listening.
You're listening, but you're not hearing me. I made that video because people were calling me a welfare queen in a video that I made to give understanding, to give people a little bit of perspective of why younger people that don't have like that much money are having a lot of kids, in my perspective. And in that video, it was so many men in there, women too, but it was mainly men, telling me that I had kids for money, which was not true. So then I said, okay, I'm gonna, if you're gonna say that I'm a welfare queen, I'm about to make a video and act like I'm a welfare queen.
Okay, so if somebody calls me a crackhead, do you think that I will be like, oh, I'm gonna show them I'm a crack? Like we know you might not understand it, right? And baby doll, we don't.
And I was trying to. I'm not gonna lie. I was trying to make certain people mad because when you bring up food stamps, or you bring up housing, or you bring up any type of government assistance, certain people get mad. People get mad about it. They're like, "Oh, you're lazy and you're this and that." So I knew that video was gonna spark some reactions, but I didn't expect it to go the way it went. I didn't expect it to that people would actually believe that. Obviously, people believe stuff on social media. So, but I really wasn't expecting it to blow up like that.
So right now, like, are you thinking to yourself, do you take any accountability as far as like, I shouldn't have did that video? Or is they coming from my neck? Or are you
right?
Still
so I just made a YouTube video on my page of, you know, telling people it's not real, because people are taking my video and they're using it on YouTube to make a YouTube video and say Section 8 is no more, you know, scaring people into thinking that Section 8 is not there because of my video. And they're trying to use my video to say this is why we shouldn't have government assistance. And I'm like, no, like I now I'm like, dang, like I should never post that video because the video is not true. So now people are using this to prove their point. They're using my video to prove their point of why there shouldn't be like Section 8 and stuff like that. Even though I never said Section 8, I said housing. Housing could be anything.
You said on one video, you was like, ha ha ha, y'all have to go to work. I don't have to go to work. I'll never go to work. You was like, taxpayers. You was like, I don't want to be a taxpayer. I
did say that. Yeah, I did. You're right. And but I do work. I've been working since I was 18. I told you guys in the caption, the video's not real. All my besides the eviction video, I forgot to put it in that one. But all my other videos, they all say this story is not real.
Okay, well, you do know, like, people normally when they go to somebody's page, right, certain things they're going to see first, right? And I know that you look like a girl that even though you put that in that small caption, right? You knew exactly what you were like. You know that you was participating in the internet, right? One girl that I went over there and busted out about her saying that her husband wasn't no good, and she was saying how he was perfect. And you remember that little dark skin girl that was saying that? She's like, my husband ain't done nothing wrong.
I want your page to see some stuff.
But I don't know how y'all end up on my TikTok, but y'all end up on my TikTok during the night. Even if I'm not following y'all just end up y'all live. I don't know, maybe somebody want me to talk to y'all. But all I'm saying is there are so many other ways for you to improve yourself and do some other things with. You ain't got to rage bait people, because you never know what you're gonna see. If you met somebody and they want to fight you outside of TikTok.
That's the thing. Like my page was not supposed to be rage bait. It was not supposed to be. If you actually look at my content before I did the rage bait, all my content is my poetry. I'm a poet. My poetry and it's my motivation.
Where's your so when you say you got poetry on there, how far down are we talking about?
Even through the rage bait, I'm throwing poetry in there and showing people, look how hateful y'all are over a fake video. I'm doing, even through the rage bait, I have poetry all through there.
Somebody said, how old are you?
I'm 28.
You're 28. Okay. So as a 28-year-old, right? You 28. You got 4 kids, right? Your kids gonna be looking for you to lead them and show them the way and different things like that. And
hey, listen. Since you're speaking of that, at the beginning of the year, I told my son, he's 11. I said, this year I'm going viral. I told one of my videos are gonna go viral. Right? I said I'm gonna show you that if you put your mind to something, it can happen. He don't gotta know how I went viral. So obviously I told him why, but as soon as I showed my son, I said, look at 1 million views. He was like, what? Like, I don't care about nobody else's opinion. My son was like, you went viral. Like, that's all that matters.
I mean, but you can go viral for the wrong thing sometime, right?
Yeah, it was the wrong thing, right? But it also brought some, even though it was a lot of negativity, it brought some positivity too.
Okay.
It did.
Positivity? I'm gonna let you cook.
Firstly, all right. This is when it comes to my social media, I always say, as long, I don't care if only one person watches my video. If one person is supposed to receive that message, only one person is supposed to receive it. There's one lady that went all the way down to my first ever video. Firstly, she commented some negative stuff in multiple of my rage bait videos, right? And then I seen her. She started liking videos from that I posted from like a year ago, and then she's liking everything. And then I see her comment in a newer video, a rage bait video, and she was like, she wrote me a huge long paragraph. I screenshot it and everything, but I can't show you on here. But she wrote me a long paragraph and said, I don't usually judge people off a video, but I misjudged you. She said, I went down to your first ever video and I seen that everything that you're saying that you are you're not.
Okay, well,
and that right there, you could say is not positive, but it is. It helps her see, okay, maybe I shouldn't judge people off of a video. Maybe I shouldn't judge people.
People are going to judge you either or, right? And you just said, you told your son, you said, watch me, I'm going to go viral, right? So you can't sit here and say, well, I don't care if only one person watches my video. You sit here and say you knew that you wanted to go viral, right?
But I wanted to go viral, but at the end of the day, even if I never went viral, at least I tried to go viral. At least my story would help at least one person, because I put my whole story on there.
Okay, and we understand that you put your whole story on there, right? We understand you put your whole life in there. I've seen the comments, right? But what we're trying to understand is, after you
clout chase, you didn't do your I say, hey,
I went down your page.
You didn't look through my content the way you're supposed to look through my content. Then
how? I think
you said you didn't see my poetry. That's
your poetry is nowhere near it's nowhere near your content that you are normally doing. As far as when you're rage baiting, where you're saying you're talking about food stamps.
No, my poetry. I've been doing my poetry for months now. It's way more than rage bait. Yeah, it's way more than rage bait. It's poetry even in between the rage bait.
Yeah, but can we honestly sit here and say that people are not looking at your content for your poetry, right? We know that they're looking at your content for your rage baiting.
Yeah, but the rage baiting just started. I've only been rage baiting for what? It's been like a week now. That's it.
It's been longer than a week, I
No,
think.
no, it hasn't. It's been probably a week and a half, but it hasn't been more than 2 weeks since I
Okay.
started the rage bait.
Okay, so this is what I'm gonna tell you, right? As another woman, right? That woman told you she told you that you was misunderstood, right?
She said that she misjudged me off of that video because the video is a lie.
Okay,
Every
so
single rage bait video is a lie.
I know, but you was the one that told the lie, right? So what I'm trying to tell you
Yes.
is most women will they will big you up, they will pump you up, even though if they know you wrong. That's what women do. Women don't tell the women when they're wrong. So I understand that you said that woman told you that, but nobody's going to tell you that you're rage baiting to go viral, right? And you're telling your kid has to, they're up under you, so you have to direct them where they're gonna go in life, right?
That's
So
true.
so what you saying, I'm gonna go viral. Like if your son was grown, or even as a kid, he took a sledgehammer, hit somebody in the head because he want to go viral. You can't teach them that going viral over anything is good, right? Because he'd be like, I want viral. Think about that.
No, that's true. But he didn't even know I was doing the rage bait videos. So it's not like I'm teaching him to do rage bait videos. He don't have TikTok.
Yeah, but he will have TikTok. I mean, he will have it. He gonna see it. Everything that you do.
He's seen the video afterward, but after I showed him it. But I'm saying like my kids, like they're not even worried about that type of stuff. Firstly, my kids are homeschooled, so I don't have to worry, because somebody was saying like, oh, you gotta worry about your kids being bullied now. My kids are homeschooled, so I don't have to worry about them getting bullied in school.
Right. So hold on. So you work full time?
I work from home.
Oh, you work from home. Okay, so but you okay, so you work in the health. I thought you was a health, you're not a health aide?
I am, but I take care of my disabled mother.
Oh, okay.
So that's my job. I was working at doing home care, going from house to house. Okay. But my mom got sick, so then I end up being, instead of getting a PCA, I'm her PCA. I moved her into my house to take care of my mother.
Okay, and I understand that.
So I work from home, but I also sell things. I also sell my posters, but I haven't made them. Well, I haven't sold them in a while, but I sell things. I do side hustles. I DoorDash. I do Spark. I do whatever I can to, make sure me and my kids are good.
Okay. Well, this is what I'm telling you, right? You're saying that you do anything to make sure you and your kids are good, right? Remember I was talking to you in your live yesterday, and you was telling me, we was kind of going back and forth, not in a bad way, but you was telling me the different things that you wanted to do, and I was like, well, maybe you should go do this.
No, I was telling you the things that I have already done. I wasn't telling you the things that I wanted to do. I told you what I had already done. You was
thinking about going back to real estate.
I said I was thinking about it, but I don't want to. Okay. But I said I was in college for business management, but I had to take a break because it's too much. I'm taking care of my mom, taking care of my kids. I'm homeschooling. Plus I'm working. So I had to drop school for a little bit until my kids get a little bit older.
Okay. And this was what I was trying to tell you, right? It wasn't about me throwing jabs at you last night, because I told you that that's not what I was doing. I was just trying to make you understand when you kept saying, well, I'm going to be you was like, I can go back. I can do hair. You was like, you said men would pay for women's hair to get done if he liked you.
Because the first thing that we learned in real estate school is that no matter how the economy is, I said real estate school, in cosmetology, that no matter how bad the economy is, people will get their hair done. Women will get their hair done.
And I was telling
that's what we learned in cosmetology school.
That's not a want. That's not a need. Remember, I was like, you need to do something that's a need.
Yeah, you did say that, but you did say that. But for some women, like I said last night, for some women, hair is a need.
Okay, well, we go with the facts and statistics over here. So we're gonna say the majority. We want you to work in the majority of the world, right? So I don't want you, like, if you had to be a hairstylist right now, you're going to go off the majority, right? And if a lot of people are losing their jobs, they're not going to want to go get their hair done. And I was just trying to get you to understand, you got to be open to other people saying different things, because some things that a lot of women are doing, it's not working. And you got 4 kids, you got to get on something.
Yeah, but I never said I was struggling. I didn't tell you I was struggling. My
So,
finances are good. My car payment's paid. My rent is paid. My kids are good.
you,
You know, I said I do what I gotta do. I told you guys the video is not real. That's not really me. You can
okay,
go look at my YouTube. I do day in the lives. Sometimes I struggle, but you know what I mean. I'm in
so
college.
nobody,
I'm in
and
college
it's
for business management. It's like everybody's judging me, thinking I'm this horrible person. Even when I tell you
nobody
guys
said
that
you was a horrible.
the video is fake. It's not
Okay,
real.
nobody said you was a horrible person. Okay, you're in school for business management. What are you going to do with your business management degree?
Probably gonna get into marketing. You said that last night, but and that's already something that I already was thinking about marketing.
I didn't say marketing.
Oh, that
I'm
wasn't
not
you?
just, no, I didn't say nothing about marketing.
Oh, somebody said it last night. I don't know, I might get into marketing. Um, and I mean, I'm content creation is my thing. I like to create. I like to write my poetry.
And I
Um,
definitely heard you say that. Remember, I was saying I was like only like 10% of people really make it when it comes to content creation, right?
that's
And
true, but like I said last night, you got to believe in yourself, and I
yeah,
believe in myself no matter what. That
you
somebody's gonna hear me,
yeah, you do
but
have to.
if it doesn't work out, I have so many other plans that I could do.
Okay. And I'm not doubting that you don't have other plans, right? But we're trying to make you understand you gotta listen to some other some
But
other people.
why? But all right, I hear you, okay. But why are you trying to make me understand anything? That's what I'm confused about. I didn't ask nobody for help. I didn't ask
I
nobody
mean,
for sympathy or
well,
nothing.
you came on the internet, you made everybody's business.
But that's not my
Anything,
business. It's a fake story.
yeah, but you put you're 28 years old.
It's
You're
a
a mother
skit.
of four.
It's a
You're,
rage bait video. It's content creation. I'm a creator. I created for y'all. I
yeah,
gave y'all some entertainment.
yeah. It's
I'm
like
a
you
writer.
it's like you putting on a swimsuit, putting it on the internet and go, why everybody critiquing me about my body? You put it on the internet. Do you understand like that? You understand that part?
I understand that,
Yeah,
but
yeah. So you have to take accountability for all your actions. We all do, right? So it's not for you to be upset about it. I just wanted you to understand. That's
no,
all.
I'm
And I
not
wanted to,
upset. But the thing is where everybody is acting like they're trying to teach me a lesson. That's what it feels like. Everybody's trying to teach me some type of lesson.
okay. So
When to be honest, I was teaching y'all a lesson from those videos.
what lesson was you teaching us?
That y'all judge people based off of video. Y'all judge people based off of video, and automatically assume. You're assuming now. You assume that I don't have that. I'm not taking that. My kids are not taken care of. You're telling me, oh, you need to do this type of work, and
Okay.
you're assuming that I'm not. I live in a 4-bedroom.
Okay.
I don't
Where's
live
your
in a 2-bedroom. I'm not. I don't pay $50 in rent.
okay? Where's their fathers? I'm just curious.
They don't. I'm not gonna talk about them because they're not here to speak on them, speak on
Okay.
themselves. But
All right. So when somebody so when you
they don't matter. I don't.
they definitely matter. They're the fathers. What do you mean they don't matter? You don't think they matter? They're fathers?
Obviously they matter, but when it comes to the kids, they do for their kids, and what they do is not. As long as they're doing for their kids, that's all that matters.
Okay. Okay. But you don't ever want to say they don't matter. But say you picked them. But you can't say they don't matter.
No, I'm saying like it don't matter. Like you just yeah, you can finish what you were saying.
I was just saying you gotta be able to just listen. Don't just listen to respond. That's what I
Yeah,
was.
you're right about that. That's something I have to work on. Like I don't sometimes, especially when I don't like hearing what somebody's saying, I will be like I'll be fighting for my life. Like hold up, no, that's not me. But sometimes you're right. Sometimes I need to like
Yeah,
listen.
sometimes you just gotta listen. Like
I hear
you
you,
don't.
but then I always feel like I'm not heard. So I be trying to speak over.
And I definitely do understand that, but that's all we was trying to say. I wanted to hear your side. I wanted to know why you was rage baiting. I wanted to know where did this content come from, and I wanted to know why. There's other ways for you to be on social media. You ain't got to be on here rage baiting.
Did you actually hear the why though? Why I even did that video? Because it wasn't for me to go viral. That wasn't the point of that video.
You said that you told your son that you were.
I said I was gonna go viral. I told him I was gonna go viral by the end of the year, and I ended up going viral. But that's not why I made that. That video wasn't to go viral. That video was based. I made that video based off emotions. You can go to my page and look at my YouTube video that I just did. That I'm talking about why exactly I made that video.
Okay. Well,
it wasn't in my head like, oh, I'm gonna post this because it's gonna go viral. None of my other posts went viral except for the video before that got like 70,000 views. But I wasn't thinking, okay, this one's gonna go viral because it was the most stupidest, dumbest video ever. All the stuff that I could have went viral for, and the most dumbest post is the most dumbest negative post is what went viral.
Like I said, every reaction causes a reaction sometimes. So that's all. I just wanted you to have a little bit more self-awareness about everything. And
I do regret it, but I don't regret it at the same time.
Well, it's some of those people just gonna go up and just die on sometimes, and nobody's trying to change your opinion. I just wanted to know what it was that you had going on and what you was thinking about and different things like that. And like I said before, when you was talking about different things you can do, I told you before, you can contact me in my email, and I'll try to help you out as much as I can. But there's other ways to go about it. That's all I was saying.
I hear you.
Yeah. So I stood on my business with you, and I said we was gonna be fair over here. So we just wanted to know that. So
I hear you. I can't see the comments, so I can't see what people are saying about me. But it is what it is.
My chat is being good, so they I already told you was stopping over here today. So
I feel like everybody hate me right now. So
well, you know what though? But that's the thing when you make something like that. If I came on here and said I hate all this kind of people, you don't think they gonna hate me?
But the thing is, I'm a taxpayer too. I owe taxes right now.
Yeah. Right? So you got to think.
If somebody made that video, I wouldn't take it offensively. So I didn't understand why so many people took such offense to it.
Okay, so let me ask you this, as you said, because I want you to, have some type of accountability. That's right. You said that you don't know why people took offense of that. So when you put up a video, right, and let's just say you got on the bikini and everybody calling you fat and this and that, you ain't gonna take offense to that?
I mean, I try not to take stuff personally. There's so many people in my comments calling me fat now. I'll take it. But
if we can really have a real conversation, you're going to take it personally some kind of way, and it's okay. You just you can't understand why if somebody is paying all kind of taxes, you can understand why if you sit up there and was like, I'm so happy I'm not a taxpayer. Yeah, I'm so far.
You know what? You're right. Because even when I think about it and I'm like, okay, at first when I made the video, I was like, I wouldn't take offense to this. I don't see why other people will. But now that after I read the comments and even when people find out, it's not real, and I talk to them and they talk to me and they're like, this is why I was mad about it. Then I'm like, okay, let me look at other people's perspective and see why they would be mad. And I did understand that. So I'm not saying I'm not wrong, right? I'm not wrong. I mean, I'm not saying that, yeah, I'm not wrong. I am wrong for posting that video.
It's okay to be wrong.
I'm wrong for posting the video. But I didn't expect people to be that mad. But now that I think about it, now that I thought about it, read the comments, people talked to me. It really made me look like I was hurting people by doing that video. And that's not the type of person I am. I don't like to hurt other people. I don't want to be that type of person.
Yeah, and we all gotta take accountability for different things that we post online, right? Because if you are going to be a content creator, you know what I mean, different things is going to cause different reactions, right? And that's all I was trying to. That's why you have a little bit of self-awareness. You got kids, so the kids is looking up for you, and going viral for just anything is not good. Social media is forever. It never goes away. It never goes away. You might need another job one day.
Well, shoot, y'all look at my content from when I was a teenager, and y'all would really be looking at me crazy. I'm surprised nobody really dig deep and was like, oh, this is her.
Well, probably because you just started, you know what I mean? But that's all. You just look, just sometime before you put something on there, just remember the internet is forever. That's all.
True.
It's just forever, you
I
know?
definitely, I really gotta think before I post certain stuff because I see people take my videos and cut it so to where I'm saying the worst possible thing and be like, this is like, oh my gosh, I didn't really think it through, to be honest.
I think you
And
knew
then I
that
just posted it. You seen like I just posted it.
well, you knew that that was going to be something that was going to go viral because everybody's using it on everything.
No, I didn't. I done posted so many videos for the past 2 years. Nothing has gone viral.
Poetry is not going to go
If I would
viral.
have known that this is something that could have gone viral, I probably would have did it a while ago. I didn't know this would have went viral.
You knew that people was getting their food stamps cut off, and you knew that was going to go viral when you came on there and was talking about the food stamps. So you telling us that you still have not.
Because you think I posted that video to go viral, but it was to prove a point. I told you I was working on I was basically going off my emotions. I was looking at comments from a previous video and everybody was saying I had my kids for money. I had my kids for money. I had my kids for government assistance, and I'm telling them I'm not on government assistance. Y'all are just trying to paint it out like I'm this type of person, but I'm not. So I said, okay, so now I'm about to rile you guys up, and I'm about to say I am a welfare queen and say ha ha ha. Now I'm about to do that. So that's why I did.
You got $3,000 in food stamps, right?
Yeah, I said that too. And then I kept the story going, and I kept saying different things because it went. Once I seen it go viral, then I was like, okay, I'm gonna run with this, and now I'm about to get my followers up, and now I'm about to. But then after I started getting death threats. People started telling me to off myself, and then I'm like, okay, you got too crazy.
Let me make you understand something, right? You got people out here that do work. They don't get food stamps, right? They are at the grocery store. They are putting bread, butter, milk. They are deciding which one they are going to put back on the shelf. Okay,
and I'm doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing. That's why I said I didn't feel like I didn't know how people could feel like. Obviously now that I thought about it, like I said, I read the comments, I seen how other people feels about the situation. I'm just not that type of person where I'm looking at, okay, this is how much taxes is getting taken out. Oh, so I'm gonna be mad at the next poor. I'm gonna be mad at the people that's on government assistance. I'm not that type of person. Understandable, people are like that.
Okay, so how about this? How about you do this, right? Just take my advice. Don't move on emotions. Let's move with logic, all right? Let's have some logic before
let's just move with love.
No, love is the fleeting feeling. We need to move with logic. Logic is what you need to be moving on. Okay, we know that you got love, but logic is
for lack of knowledge, people perish. So you're right.
That's all. So that's all we wanted to know too. So I'm glad that you came up here.
I looked at your content, right? Okay. I was like, how is this gonna go? I thought I was gonna come on here. You were just gonna completely dog me out.
Really?
I did. And I was like, let me be ready. Let me just be ready. I don't know. I just had that feeling. I was like, I think she set me up. And also somebody put that in my head too. Somebody was like, be careful, because she could try to twist your words and stuff, but you didn't do that. So
I told you I wasn't gonna do that. I figured when you came to my content, as soon as they see the red and they look at my content, they might think, but I told you, I said, come on, just come on here. I just want to hear why you did it and what you're thinking about. Tell me about your life. I said, we're just curious. I said, I'm just trying to figure out when you was talking about what you was trying to do in school, and I was trying to direct you to do something else, because I'm hearing what you're saying. I know that's not working. So I'm not one of the ladies that's gonna sit here and just massage your ego to make you feel good. I'm gonna tell you what you might need to hear sometimes. We got enough of that out there. Yeah, so I'm glad that you came on here. I'm glad that it takes a lot of guts to come on different platforms and have a conversation. So like I said, use your logic. That's all I'm saying.
No, I hear you. I definitely hear you.
What's your YouTube page called? Your channel called?
It's Mom Life Elevate. I do day in life of a mom of 4. Yeah. I do cooking on there. I cook for my kids homemade meals every single night.
Okay, well, you know, cooking is a big
I
niche.
do,
Why don't you do
you
cooking?
know,
Why don't
I
you
do
do it? Why don't you do cooking?
crafts with my kids. We do Five Below hauls, Dollar Tree hauls, stuff like that.
Okay, so why don't you do
Budgeting, all that stuff.
so how about this? You can block your life, right? You can cook. There are so many things you can do instead of
But that's
rage.
not I don't want to rage bait. I already stopped the rage bait, right? If you look at my new videos, the rage bait is done.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
no, all right. I just lied. I'm so sorry. I just lied. I did do another video. I said my $3,000 meal. But I didn't say food stamps. I said my $3,000 meal, and I was eating some noodles.
Okay.
I don't get no $3,000 in food stamps. Nobody does.
Another rage bait. You just rage baiting, and you know that's.
But I didn't put it was a food stamp. I didn't say $3,000 food stamp meal. I just said my $3,000 dinner.
You can't fix nothing if you don't admit to it, right? And right now, I get it. Like you walking around the questions, right? You know exactly what you're doing, right?
But other than that, all my new stuff is not rage bait. It's my poetry. It's me asking questions and motivational stuff. That's it.
Okay. All I'm saying is find you another niche. That's all. Get off. Don't be rage baiting. Use your logic, not your emotions. Your emotions will always run you.
Yeah, but look at how many people believe me. So if I wanted to be a professional rage baiter, I really could be.
And what would that do?
Get me some funds, but is it worth the money? No.
You just proved that you still love the rage bait.
I know. I said if I wanted to, I could, because y'all believed it.
But
look how easily it was to deceive everybody.
Yeah. And
it was so easy from one video that took me 2 seconds to make.
So I want you to think about this, right? Do you think somebody's going to look at your motivational posts or your poems if you're saying things like this? You think that's
yes, because it has brought people to my poetry. It has, even though like it I only get like 1 or 2 likes because everybody hate me. People call my live and they say I love your poems. Even tonight when I went live before I came here, I was on live and there was somebody that was just saying like you're a poet. I went and scrolled down and watched all your poetry. People are looking at my poetry.
Okay. Do you think that you could be a little bit delusional? Just a little bit. You don't think you're delusional at all?
I'm not delusional. I'm far from delusional. Okay. I speak the truth. I speak the truth. If you listen to my content, it's all truth in there.
It's not true. You just said it was rage baiting. It's not true.
That part's not true, but I'm talking about my original content. This rage baiting I did this in a week and then I was done with it. I'm done with it. Beside the video I just said I made earlier. But
today was 24 hours, right?
I mean, all right, maybe I'm a little delusional, but that's how you're supposed to be. You got to be a little delulu.
You do not have to be delusional. Who told you that?
You got to be a little delulu. What do you mean?
Okay, Mom. All right, Mama 4. I got you. I tell you what, it's gonna be a cold winter right now. All I'm telling you to do is button up and get ready. So I'm just trying to give you a little bit of advice and just check in on you, see how you was doing. I'm glad that you came on here, but I can tell that you still not ready. So I will check back. Maybe I'll see you in another live one day.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for having me though. This was cool. I loved it.
Be good, baby. Stop rage baiting.
I might stop. I might do a couple more. I don't know yet.
Okay, you know what? Don't get people get mad when they put their hand in the fire, but then they
already mad at me. They already mad at me, so I don't know.
So you already on the edge. You might as well go off the edge. Come on, we gotta make life make sense, right? You got 4 kids under you. So just remember, you got 4 kids. You gotta teach.
Yes, I'm raising 4 kids, and
so and they getting homeschooled, right?
Yep.
So you gotta, you know, make more out of yourself. That's all. You ain't gotta rage bait people. You got 4 little people that's looking up to you right now. They looking for you to be their teacher. You gonna be their counselor. You want them to be able to
I'm
tell you the
all
truth,
that.
right?
I'm all that. They do. They tell me everything.
So that's all
My
I'm saying.
kids are my best friends. I don't have no friends. I don't go out. I don't do nothing. My kids are literally my best friends. So
your kids are not your counterparts. They're your kids. They're not kids. Are
they're
not
my
bad.
kids, but they're all like I don't have like I said, I don't have friends. So I'm literally with my kids 24/7.
And
So
I definitely do understand that, but we want to keep kids as being kids. You don't want to make them your best friends. You know what I mean?
oh God, maybe I said it wrong. Now people gonna be like, oh, now her friend, her kids are her friends. Like,
you're
this social media. I be forgetting. I can't say everything on here.
Okay.
Why you looking at me like that?
I'm just looking at you. You in your own little movie. You know, you in your own little movie right now. Like you, like can't nobody tell you to go left, even if it was the right way. You know, you define.
No, I hear you.
You just define.
Yeah, I am though.
And how's it working out?
There's a lot of things that we all need to change with ourselves, and I know that, and I own up to it. I own up that there's a lot of things I need to work on in my mind and my soul, and how I speak to people, and how I talk to people, and how I listen to people, and I want to be more of a listener. There's a lot of things that we all need to work on, though.
You can't say all. If you get caught stealing the store and they catch you with the candy bar, you can't turn around and go, well, we all steal. Then, oh, you're the one that we're talking to right now. So you can't, you don't want to deflect. I just asked you about you. You don't want to turn on. We all do this. Like, keep it on you. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we all have things we need to work on. It's true. It's just truth. I just speak truth.
Well, if you speak in truth, right? When somebody's talking to you about you or y'all talking to each other, you don't want to bring other people into it. You know what I mean? Because that means that you're deflecting. You're trying to get it off of you, like a fly at a barbecue.
No,
you don't want to do that.
I don't feel like that's true, but okay.
Yeah. You might not feel that it's true, right? But those are facts. Like when somebody's asking you something, you can't say, "Well, we all do that," like because I'm actually talking to you. And you know, you're 28 and you might have some more growing up to do, you know. But I'm just saying, just.
For a 28-year-old, I have a lot of knowledge. That's all I'm gonna say. If you actually look at my content, you'll see I speak truth.
You don't speak truth because you rage bait. You know, most of your
yeah, but look at you judging me over a rage bait videos that I did for a week.
Oh, look at you pumping up your chest right now. A lot of people are
I did it for a week. A lot. Yeah, a lot of people are, and that was the whole point. That was my whole point.
And but you're not monetized on TikTok, right? So
no,
what is the point of it? That's what I'm trying to like. I understand you say I'm gonna go viral. Like people go viral for shaking their cheeks in the camera, but at the end of the day, that's
like I told you, I said it already. That wasn't the reason why I posted that video. It wasn't to go viral. You think it is, but it wasn't. I was really trying to prove a point,
and we're trying to understand
which
the point.
I did. Huh?
And it was to
so it wasn't to prove a point to like I was proving a point to myself. I was like, listen, if I post this video, the point I was trying to prove was that obviously people are gonna believe anything, they're gonna judge me off of it. Okay. And basically that people judge without looking into somebody. Like nobody read the captions. Nobody went and looked a couple videos down, or I made a video right after I made that and said that this is rage bait, y'all. I said this is rage bait.
And then you did another one, right? You did another one today, right? You went on live. You did another one today. It was like I'm eating a $3,000 meal, right?
Yeah, but that's not rage baiting. I'm saying my noodles. You can look at my bowl is noodles with an egg. How is that $3,000? I didn't say $3,000 in food stamps.
We know that it's not $3,000, but that's still rage baiting. You know that you're noticed right now for being a food stamp girl, right? Can we say that you're noticed for addictions and food stamps right now?
No, not the food stamp. I'm known for the $50 rent that I never had.
You're known for
In a
16.
eviction, $50 rent. I'm basically I'm known as the welfare queen right now.
Okay, so welfare queen. Okay, so you're known as the welfare queen, right? So you knew when you said I'm eating $3,000 noodles, right? You knew, come on now, you don't even believe what you're saying. You know you don't.
Oh my gosh!
Damn over here. You know, you
Like I said, I got some work I gotta do inside.
yes. You know, there's tons of things we can do, you know, but this ain't it. That's all I'm saying. This ain't the way. That's all I was trying to tell you. So you have you a great day and stop rage baiting. If you need something,
No, I'm not raging. I'm definitely not gonna rage bait anymore. But I just want to say, whoever's watching, y'all can go to my page, Mom Life Elevate. If you want to watch the video, I basically made a video why I made it, even though I just said it here. But I love all you guys. I'm all about love. The rage baiting is not me. That's not who I am. That's not what I want to be. That's not what I want to be known for. I don't want to be known for that.
That is what you want to be known for. If you just
it's
did a
not what I want to be known for.
So you telling me that those are your most noticeable videos, right? You cannot sit there and say that'd be like me wearing really slutty clothes and coming on here and saying I don't want to be known for slutty clothes. And I'm sitting here.
That's why I just told you I'm not gonna continue to rage bait because I don't want to just be this person. That person is not me.
Okay, you can say that, right? You can say I don't want to be that person for the future, but you gotta own up to that you're a rage baiter. That's all.
I was a rage baiter for a little point in time, and that was it.
You just did it today.
Yeah, but it still hasn't even been 2 full weeks that I did rage baiting.
Okay, so if you were a prostitute and you were on Figueroa Street and you took about 40 men a night and it's been 2 weeks, are you a prostitute?
If I did it for 2 weeks and then I stopped?
Yeah, would you be a prostitute? No, today you did rage baiting today, so you didn't stop. So would that be considered a prostitute?
If I did it, yeah. But but if a prostitute stops being a prostitute, they're not a prostitute anymore.
She will always be a hoe. She will always be a hoe. That's not
true. That's not true.
You can't. What do you mean that's not true?
Just because a woman was a prostitute, she's gonna always be a hoe.
Dirt will always be dirty. Can you get dirt off of shoes? Yes, you can. But actual dirt will always be dirty. Like you will always be, even when you're on drugs. But after you might not be an addict no more, but you're always gonna be an addict, even though if you're not using it anymore. You're always gonna be an addict.
All right. So would you see me as an addict? Would you say, oh, would you look at me and be like, oh, you're an addict?
You are addicted to rage baiting. Yes.
No, because I'm 4 years sober from alcohol. So you say I'll always be an alcoholic for the rest of my life?
No. You will be you'll be a recovering alcoholic. That's what it's called. Ain't nothing wrong.
But you wouldn't know that unless I told you that, right?
I wouldn't know that you were with an alcoholic.
Yeah, unless I told you that.
I mean, there'd be a lot of stuff that I wouldn't know if you didn't tell me or anything.
Right. So how can you say a prostitute's always gonna be a prostitute?
A prostitute, I said a hoe will always be a hoe. That's what I said. That's what I said.
Same thing.
Girl.
Same thing.
You have to be able to listen. This is a lot of y'all's problems. A lot of the young girls, y'all like to listen to people. Y'all like to go against people and prove your point. Sometimes you ain't got to prove your point.
I do. You're right. You're right about that. I like to prove my point. That's why I kept going, kept the videos going.
You know that'll keep away from you men. That'll keep men away from you.
I don't want a man. I've been single for 3 years.
You got 4 kids. You don't want a man?
No.
You got boys?
Why would I want to bring a man around my kids?
Because you brought a man between your legs. What do you mean? Why you gonna bring men? And why do you say?
Yeah, but I've been single for 3 years now, and what I look like just bringing a random man in here to my kids, and they got
their dad. I was talking about their dad. I was talking about their dad, the baby daddy.
Oh! I thought you told like me finding a man.
I was talking about the one that you found for the 4 kids.
I've been no contact with the dad for a while. So
hold on. So I thought you just said that the dads come pick up the kids.
Yeah, they do, but I talk to his mom.
So they're not allowed to see their dad.
So I don't talk to the dad. you know, if he wants them, his mom will call me, say, he wants the kids. And that's how we do it. I don't have to talk to him for him to see his kid, for him to take care of his kids.
Okay, so you had kids by a man that you can't stand?
It's not that I can't stand him.
Mhm.
Is that I was in a DV relationship that I got out of. Is why I
Okay.
went no contact.
Okay.
I was going through stuff like that. So I decided to go no contact with him.
How many kids you got with him?
2.
So he just started DV after the second one? Like he just like after like
No, not after the second one. We went through some things, okay? We went through some things. But I continue to stay with him and deal with it because obviously I didn't love myself the way I needed to love myself, which is why I've been single for the past 3 years, because I own up to that. I didn't love myself. I was super insecure. Is why I
okay, you know,
continue to
always
stay in a relationship.
no, it's always two sides to other story, right? Remember you said they're not here to defend themselves, and you was like, I ain't gonna say nothing
Yeah, I
about
did say that. I did say that.
you to be like,
Even
you, you threw that out there like a quarterback. You say he's DV.
I did, right? Oh my gosh. I should have wrote stuff down before I came on here.
You can make this up. Okay, so this is
You're
what we're
like,
gonna do,
okay,
right?
you be remembering. You take you be
I
remembering.
remember. Yeah, that's what I do. So this is what I want you to do, right? I don't know your situation. I know you told me that you was in foster and all this and that, right? I mean, baby, you got 4 kids under you. Like, you know, I don't know if you had counseling or anything like that, but it wouldn't hurt. It would not hurt because you got 4 people up under you that you got to get right for life. So
I am right in life, though. I'm
you're
right.
not right in life if you're sitting there, you're rage baiting people to make people mad. You're on the internet
Oh my
to make
God.
you mad.
See, people are just gonna judge me off of that video. People are not gonna see me. You're not gonna be able to see me for me because of these videos that I made. And it's like
You're
sucks.
not trying to be seen for you. You're not trying to be seen for you.
Huh?
You're not trying to be seen for you. This is what you did. Let me tell you, let's break it down. You put out them rage baiting videos, right?
Yeah.
Now you want to be in a victim mindset. Now you're like, they're messing with me. I can't believe they're messing. I can't believe
I don't wear that sleeve. I'm not a victim. I don't wear that sleeve. I got out of victim mindset a long time ago. I'm not a victim.
You just said
I don't have a victim mindset. I said everybody hate me, but I'm not saying like, oh my God, I'm so sad because everybody hate me. No, I don't have a victim mindset. At the end of the day, I'm gonna use this for motivation for me to.
I want you to watch this live one day, and I want you to look at the things that you were saying, and you're gonna realize, like, oh, yeah, I did say that. Like, and it's okay. You just gotta admit to it. You can't fix nothing if you don't admit to it. How you gonna fix it? How you gonna fix something you don't admit to it? Think about that. There's so many other things you could be doing.
But I just said I'm not doing rage bait anymore. I literally said that. I said I'm not doing rage bait anymore. I said I might have posted that $3,000 meal thing, but the rage bait is not me.
Okay, all right.
If I wanted to go viral rage baiting, I could have been doing rage baiting a long time ago. But that's not what I want to be known for. I want to be known for somebody motivational.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna come to your page and I'm watch hope you'll see what you're doing. You'll probably be back on here talking about what you thought you was gonna do, but you know that's here or there. But anyway, baby, I appreciate you and good luck. And
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and I love you.
And I love you too. Motivate yourself on even on better health. It's time to get up and get in that gym.
Definitely. I lost 50 pounds last year, and I gained it back because yeah.
Keep up the good work. Keep going. Don't
That's
stop.
That's the main, especially just comments is like that's another thing. I was like, man, I definitely gotta stay consistent with that too. It's spiritual. It's spiritual to me. Staying consistent, staying obedient. So yeah.
Okay.
I hear you on that too. My health is good.
All right, well, stay on the path. Get off of the rage baiting path. Get off of that. Turn left. Get off of it. Put your blinker on.
I'm done with the rage baiting. I'm so done with the rage baiting.
We will see. We gonna see. You got a couple channels on here. We gonna see if you still on rage baiting. We see if you gonna be rage baiting Christmas stuff. Okay. All right, babe. I'll see you later.
All right, bye. How I end this?
I'm about to take you off. Hold up. All right, there you go. Oh, goodness gracious. Hold up, guys. Hold on. That was interesting. Hold up. Mute. Okay, hold up. Let me get her off of here real quick. Kick from studio. There you go. Kick guest. Thank you, baby. That was a good little that was a good time, wasn't it, guys? You know what? I don't know why when I go on TikTok, I promise y'all it brings me all hold on, let me read some of y'all's comments. Because I know y'all was on there getting them today. It says she gonna be the next Kendra G. It says after today's the last one. Yeah, after today, right? Ozempic base. She better not do Ozempic, eat your muscles up. So you do that, you mess around with the Ozempic if you want to, your muscles you're gonna be sitting there looking like you're 86 in arms. You don't be messing with that. Said them hands is big. Yeah, but she knows she got a little weight. She lost a few pounds last year, but she came back 6 months ago. Fasting is spiritual. Yes, it is. Fasting is spiritual. Try to be a better rounded person for your kids. That's right. I told her. I was talking to her last night. I was shocked she came on, but I wasn't being mean. I wasn't being mean to her, you know. It says a link to her YT page. Oh, Dag, she's still in the chat. I'll put it up on a post. I think it's Mom for Life or something. It is Red Talk Anna. The fuck was that? And that's the problem. She has no friends and doesn't go out. Yeah, and you heard her say her kids are her friends. Anna's giving rage bait ideas. No, I'm not. I was really serious with her for her stop rage baiting. And I was trying to tell her, like, you're rage baiting. Like, why are you rage baiting? And she's like, I'm not rage baiting. I was like, you are. You are. Yeah, that was definitely different. That was definitely a different situation right there. Okay. When she was rage baiting her butt off. Okay. And I'm pretty sure she probably got a whole list of rage bait that she got on file ready to go. I'm trying to get her to not air it. Like, baby, there's other stuff. Women got to understand. Do y'all understand this stuff is forever? Y'all OF stuff is forever. It doesn't go anywhere. It don't. I don't get nothing for being mean to nobody. Like I told her I was not gonna be mean to her. I did tell her.
Said that the argument started over sex.
But I wasn't gonna be mean to you. I wasn't gonna be mean to you at all. Like I just wanted you to come on here. Oh, I'm gonna try and get her on here. Just trying to get her to understand. That's it. Is that and it was some girls on there with some girls on her live, and they was like, leave her alone. I was like, oh gosh, like it doesn't help stuff. The saddest thing she said was homeschooling her kids. Yeah, that's a whole nother subject, and I was not about to open that cookie up right there. Is that she's very she was ready to talk and everything. Yeah. I don't think she liked that comment I said when I said a hoe will always be a hoe. I mean, it will. I mean, nobody wants to. I mean, it is. I'm glad that she's recovering. I'm glad. I'm glad she's recovering. Okay, so I appreciate that,
bro. So you at least know I got 3 confirmed bodies.
Being called wifey material these days is the equivalent to being called a loyal dummy. In all honesty. Like, these men be looking for stupid ass women with no self-esteem, and basically that was raised to be servants to them. Baby, they want the motherfucking cow and the milk for free. You want me to clean up, cook, work full time, pay all the bills, to go 50-50 with you, get cheated on, and basically by being your piece, what you mean is me not taking up for myself and me not saying anything about you dogging me the fuck out. Like,
the point that she cusses so much and she's going down the street, she's super fly with a do-rag tied to the front is a problem for me. And she's rage baiting. Like that the girls love the rage bait on there. They love to cuss. The more they cuss and go off, I mean, this is what they like doing. What is this going to get y'all? Do y'all not know when y'all try to go get a job or anything? Like, this is what they're going to see. This is what they're going to see. Old silver boogers rolling down the street. I'm just saying, like, this is like, yeah, sounds so bitter. It's like, yeah, who hurt you? And that's what you got. You got a whole bunch of hurt sitting over there on TikTok. I don't know why it keeps landing on my page, but but it does, It says, how can a Black woman want to be protected? Yeah, you want to be protected, but you want to sabotage your own image. That's real talk. Like, who can protect this? Who can protect somebody that's driving down the street? She probably in a Cutlass Supreme too, the way she cussing. Like, it's just, it's how? Like, where's your femininity at? Can't nobody come touch you? Can't nobody even calm you down? That's all I'm saying. It says, I'm like, change your demographic, then you keep dating the same nut. Yeah, like I told her. So you heard her say, when I asked about the kid's dad, and she was like, well, he's not here. But then when I asked about she went with him, she was like, oh, he's DV. That's the go-to.
I think the fuck not. Then they be trying to use being single as an insult. Bitch, I'm single because it's too many of those type of men out here and not enough of men that actually treat women worth something. Like, it's hard to live in a world where men think they that nigga because they treat women like shit. So that's why I don't be bothered with it. A man can't stand me because what they think of me is that I'm masculine because I think the way they think, which is logically. Like, the part about it is they be moving smart in the wrong way. Like, they be using reverse psychology and all type of manipulation. Like, bitch, just go work in sales then, so you can make more money to go afford the type of woman you want. Then when they be broke as fuck, they be broke as hell out here, they start insulting women because it's like, I can't afford the type of woman that I want, so let me try to bring you down a couple notches so you can have low self-esteem, bring you down to my level so I can actually have a chance to foot you, because that's all it is. It's like being
nobody has to bring her down any levels. I mean, you're a cousin, that's like Andrew Dice Clay and Bernie Mac had a baby. You rode down the street with some crazy looking clown glasses on. I mean, you're in a jersey. It looks like she's in a hockey jersey. I could be wrong, but I'm just saying, nobody has to bring you down to any level. You don't care. You don't care. And this is the kind of woman that she thinks she's supposed to get any kind of man. Like, she wants the best. She wants the winners. But what I always say, winners have choices, ladies. This is the perfect example of why men don't want to date anymore. Yeah, like, come on. You rolling down like a rage baiter. Super rage baiter. And then she cuss. She cuss like she got a 5 o'clock shadow. She does cuss like she got a 5 o'clock shadow all day long. Like, yeah, she cussing like she got a gold teeth going down. Like, why are you so mad? Why do y'all take y'all's trauma and put it all over the internet? What is that gonna do for y'all? Come on. Dressed like, she like
in grade school and nigga pulling your hair and trying to whoop your ass because he got a crush and ain't got no game yet. You know what I'm saying? I don't be bothered with motherfuckers. They stay far away from me because they be sitting around and going to desperate ass women with no home training and no logic and no frontal lobe. That's why they don't want to be bothered. In all honesty, it ain't even about being young and all this shit like that. And honestly, when it's about you being young, it's about you being naive. They trying to take advantage of your ass. And they can't do that, so they get mad. Now all of a sudden we washed up and shit like that. Good, cool, whatever you call me, I'ma just take what I need to take out of it to understand the fact that you just mad because you can't have your way with my ass. If y'all
don't nobody want their way with this woman, and this is the kind of woman, she come on my show, she's probably gonna hang up.
Y'all don't like women to wear makeup and weave. Why do you keep approaching women who are
Okay, I feel like I could literally give a dissertation about this. A lot of men are more shallow and catty than they like for us to know, and that they'd like to admit themselves. Because being shallow and catty is something that is deemed very feminine, and they don't want to be perceived as feminine. These men love a bust down weave. They love a lace front.
What man love a bust down weave and a lace front? Like, I ain't never heard no man Talk about they love a bust down weave and a lace front. But this is what they saying over there. I know it ain't true, but they just be talking. Just be talking.
They love some lashes. They love some nails.
They love some fitness. They like when women are in shape.
They love all of those things, but they don't like to admit it because that makes them seem shallow. They don't like the quote unquote natural girls as much because that makes them shallow. So I say, don't listen to these men, watch their behavior. And their behavior is they're going after the girl with the 30-inch bust down weave. They're following the Instagram baddies. I'm not saying change your behavior to attract men at all. I mean, if you want a good guy, like take the steps you need to take or whatever the case might be. But I am saying, don't look at their actions and make your decisions based on that, but also make your decisions based on what you like. Some of y'all are glamour girls. Some of you are glamour girls who are pretending to be like good, no makeup girls because you think that that's what men like. If you don't go put on a lash.
Girl, I'm tell you something. A man will bust down anybody that's on Instagram. That's what I keep telling y'all. Y'all keep thinking that just because a man wants to knock it down doesn't mean that he likes you. And this is crazy. And there's somebody listening to her right now. Like, what do you mean? If you want to attract a man, I guess you could do that. I mean, if that's what you like, unless you like women, if you like men, aren't you gonna do stuff for that men like? I mean, you don't mind doing it for your boss. You don't mind doing the work for your corporate office. You don't mind wearing a dress code, putting on a uniform. You have no problem. But for some reason, when it comes to a man, it's a problem. Come on. Somebody said, what? No, I like 4C hair, nice mouth, fit body, pleasant demeanor. Yeah, how about start with that? they don't want to do that. They want to do anything. They want to do anything but this. Like, this is crazy to me. And did y'all see this? Did y'all see? Y'all know Drea in the let me go back. Drea, she's 42, he 20. What is he, 20 some years old? How old is that boy? He young, I know that. 23, and she's 40. I think she's 41. But yeah, this boy got a tattoo. He got a baby with her. This is nonsense right here. Where's his mom? Where is his daddy? This is crazy to me. Why would, and y'all ain't gonna believe this video, this is crazy. This lady trying to get out the salon. Y'all see what she got in her hand. Like, where's your family at? You got that woman's whole picture. Look, Divine Photo said he in love with a 304. Yes, he is. Jalen is sprung. I'll say Jalen is unplugged, okay? Unplugged. He said, oh Lord, he said he's a sucker. Man, let me tell you something. That's crazy to me. There's no what's crazier? This situation. A woman threatened to pew up the salon after being locked in because she don't want to pay her service. I need people to start reading the room, okay? And this is one of them right here, okay?
It's not okay. Why do people feel like they can do shit like that? That's right, cool. Shit. Like, no. Cool, fine. Just let her go. Ain't no cool, fine. It's like, okay. If you pay her 45, it's okay. Not about that. No, you're not going to pay her 45 because I'm a client. It's the principle of the point. Like, if you feel for your class, hey, come on, for real.
Okay, I'm gonna need people to understand this woman has a whole piece of steel in her hand. Are you serious? This woman is saying she won out. She's pointing the pew at you. Like, why are y'all still arguing about $45? It's $45 is not worth your life. I'm sorry, it's not. Like, this woman, like, come on.
You ain't got to shoot. Get your bum ass out. Weak ass, bum ass hoe.
It's are they just like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all think that was, okay, baby, you already lost the argument, okay? You can't, if that woman want to let that off, what you gonna do? You have no defense, what you gonna say? So they should have threw a bucket of water at her hair. Nah, not when she holding that. Not when she holding that. And she can't, like, nah, when you holding that, no, you cannot. You stood on business. You about to always the Dusties, right? Oh man, like that's nuts to me. Come on.
She a bum, bro. She a bum, bro. That bitch is a bum. No, that's not okay.
I'm at a Walmart.
No, they all on TikTok saying they stealing. They still on business. Business gonna get you in trouble. Some things you just gotta let it go. You can't always be right. What I just tell that girl, you can't always be right. Sometimes let it go. Let it roll off your back. That's all I'm saying. Let it go.
Woo! Fuck the system.
For British Vogue, I wrote, this piece is having a boyfriend embarrassing.
Y'all know this is all going all over the internet right now. It's having a boyfriend embarrassing now. Basically, this woman wrote this piece on British Vogue, and they were saying that having a boyfriend is embarrassing. You know how it goes. You know, women love being mad at women who have men. And this is where we're at right here. This is where we're at right here. This is crazy.
Now, I know people have been the headline, they're like, but listen, for this piece, I interviewed a bunch of women. I spoke to them about why they hide their partners on social media, or they like post very inconspicuously about them. You know, some people said it was about privacy and this sort of unique, special privacy that you only afford your romantic partner. A lot of people spoke about the evil eye and this idea that, oh, if I post my partner, then people who are jealous of me will somehow, through their terrible vibes, ruin my relationship. Some people said that they felt as if they were scared to post because what happens when someone comes to them as a woman, or what happens when they break up and they have to, you know, delete all the posts, and there's this whole feeling of like shame of having tried and failed to find love. And then there was a really interesting point that came across both people in relationships and single people, and this idea that like being in a relationship with a man and showcasing it to the world in and of itself was an embarrassing thing to do. And that's what I really wanted to get into. There was this idea of there not being a solidarity with other women. There was this idea of like a relationship just by default being something that rendered you quite uncool. I spoke about this podcast I came across where they were talking about, is it lame to have a boyfriend? And they say, you know, when I meet a girl and she has a boyfriend, I automatically just kind of put her in a box or in a category, and I just don't feel as inspired or engaged by her. And then when someone doesn't, I feel like they have so much life and prospect, and they are just
a whole bunch of angry women on the internet. Like, when did we when did we when we get here? Why is this even this shouldn't even be a thing? Now she should be pitching for the Reds, but now it's a woman. Come on, like, what do y'all think is out here? Why do we need strong women over healthy love? Like, why is it cool? Why is it not cool to have a spouse? Like, come on. Basically, the article, what I got out of it was pretty much saying that you know, women was losing their followers or whatever because, like, say if they was on their man bashing and different things like that, then they come up with this. They all of a sudden come up with a man, or they feel like they had to make their life about a man. Like the people were saying, they don't like looking at creators because all they do is show their man, but y'all don't mind when they showing their cheeks or dancing. Come on now, make it make sense. Like why is that even? That shouldn't even be a thing. Somebody said that is not a woman. That is, why y'all think she's not a woman? They want to be the women. Yeah, they want the women themselves, right? She's the masculine in London. Yeah, she might be. I'm gonna tell you what, it ain't helping y'all out. It's not helping y'all out. She does like Gayle King. I mean, why are they demonizing masculinity? That's the real conversation right there. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with a woman finding her a man? What's wrong with a woman finding her a man she wants to marry and have a family with? So Anna, did you hear about the actress Alexis Fields from hanging with Mr. Cooper? And sister told men under 35 to stop messaging her because they're too young. Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't she married? I don't know who that is. I'm gonna take a look at that and see what that is though. But you know, she probably rage baiting. She probably just looking for anything to just talk about. I mean, this is sad. There should be no reason why a woman should have to hide her man. Like, come on now.
Entertaining and fun, and I kind of feel empowered by their individualism. But interestingly, the girls talking about this on the podcast, agreeing with this idea that like girls without boyfriends are cool, are also in relationships themselves. And so I was thinking so much about how it is very uncool to be a boyfriend girl. It is very uncool to be a my man person. And I spoke to both just people who are on social, but also content creators and influencers about what happens when they post their partners, right? A lot of them lose a lot of followers, especially if they were already single. And this idea that now you are someone's girlfriend and you're posting about this, it's something that people automatically disengage from. I do it too. If I follow someone because they, I don't know, post their outfits and all of a sudden it's their boyfriend every day, I'm just like mute. I came here for a reason. But this is happening like across the board.
But this is the same thing with the girl that came out and remember she got engaged and the women was like that's not a flex because you got married. Yes, it is a flex. It is a flex. Like just because a whole bunch of harlots is sitting at home and y'all mad. I mean, how is having a boyfriend embarrassing? Basically, they're saying having a boyfriend is embarrassing. Basically, they're saying, I mean, if you got a husband, make it make sense. You can't go from one to the other, babe. Nobody's just gonna come out. These men are not just marrying y'all. They ain't even getting along with a lot of y'all. Like, you think a man's gonna ask y'all for marriage? Y'all talking crazy. Y'all talking reckless. I'm just saying. So imagine a man saying having a girlfriend is embarrassing. Yeah, if a man said that, y'all would want to hang him up. Y'all would want to put him in jail and all kinds of stuff. Imagine, let's turn this around. Always say, let's turn it around. This is breath smelling like the tea and crumpets. Yeah, like, come on. Yes, I'm cool to die alone too, right? But that's the thing, right? It's uncool to be in love, but it's real to be alone. Like, come on. And this is why I told that girl, women will give you bad advice without no problem. They will give you their own trauma. And so they have nothing better to do than just digging at men. Like this whole article is just digging at me. It don't make sense. Like where y'all going with this? Where's this gonna go? Because I don't think women understand how dumb certain things sound when you blurt out loud. Well, they don't. You see what they do. They say one thing in a sentence and they will change their mind in the same sentence. I'm just saying they will all day long. Like it don't make sense. Look at her and she means it. I mean, it's all over the internet. Like this is like a big thing right now.
And like just culturally, I think a lot of like the days of a man being a prize has really changed. It's really, really, really changed. And obviously this has come from like just the empowerment of single women in general, but also just how the trajectory of men and women are going in completely opposite directions. And now we're having to look at heterosexuality with the political lens that we've looked at other sexualities. And we really have to evaluate if we are a part of this thing, what does it mean? And so it's a really interesting piece. I think.
What you mean we have to look when men used to be the prize? Men are still the prize. Come on now. Y'all see what the women are doing? White women don't like looking at reality. Like, why? Like, I'm so serious. I'm a woman. I just don't understand when I talk to these women. I talk to them all the time, even when I'm not on YouTube. I'm sitting there talking to different women. Like, what are they listening to? It said that's a man's voice. Y'all don't get tricked. Hey, it could be. You never know. I'm telling you that right now. Is it the same woman she gonna call them sassy? Whenever y'all disagree with a woman, you're gonna be called sassy or you're gonna be called gay. Or something. You're not gonna be in your normal mind when they're talking about you.
I think people should go and read it and should go and check it out. And I've also found the backlash to it. You know, I think a lot of women in relationships will say, well, you know, I hate all men apart from my man. He is a feminist and he is a this and he is a that, and I shouldn't feel embarrassed and blah blah blah. But the thing is, I think we have to be honest with ourselves. If people want to scream like men are trash, I hate all men, men are trash, I hate all men, and then you shack up with a man and you're like, but not my man though, and someone says that's embarrassing, this is the culture that we've created and we've fostered, right? And so I think a lot of people want to have their pie and eat it too.
And of course, when
And they want their pie and they want to eat it too.
people think about not sharing your boyfriend until you are married, everyone thinks about Issa Rae, because this was really a defining time where we saw someone wait until they were married to even share that they were in a relationship. And it really shifted the way that everyone thought about.
Again, they love to use celebrities. Y'all not celebrities. Y'all not celebrities, women. Y'all not celebrities. You using a woman who came out and said she was getting married. And this is what women are going to take from this. They're going to be like, this is, so when they go out with regular men, because they're regular women, right? They're going to look at something like this and go, well, Issa Rae didn't come out with her man until she got married. Look, Keisha in accounting, this is not going to work. Do not try it. Don't you try this. Don't you try this. Come on. Like, nobody's, what man is this? Like, the brain is not one-on-one. You're not lying about that. Just silly. Yeah, this is just y'all go-to.
The soft launching, the hard launching, and how much we're tethering and coupling ourselves to others and our partners. When I say run, don't walk, this is an article that everyone should be reading, everyone should be discussing, because it is incredibly done. And this...
Hold on. Did y'all see this one? Hold on, who is that? Chin Chain, who is that? I ain't never seen you. Where you from? Look at this. Now, the link, please. Who is Chin Chain? Who is that? I don't know who it says. YouTuber, come to the panel. It's the best drama on YouTube. Who is this? YT. I'm looking at this. Hold up. Who is this? YouTuber, let me join. Who is this? Anybody know him? Or them? Or they? Who's that? It looks like an African wedding. It definitely was like some type of African wedding. But why did she? I couldn't play the music because they was playing music in the background. But I was just like, but the lady actually came on. And the lady was saying that the reason why she smacked him was because troll alert. Okay. Well, the reason why the lady smacked him because she said that she said that he kept trying to holler at her, and she told him already that she wasn't available, and she was like, and since he didn't believe that, she's like he keeps asking me over and over again. I tell you what, ladies, y'all make it hard for the men. Y'all make it hard for the men. Hey guys, please hit the like button. Also, guys, I did not get to thank Mr. Walker for his super chat. I'm so sorry. I was in the middle of talking, but thank you so much, Mr. Walker. Everybody hit the like button pretty, please. Oh, definitely. She did him a favor. I'm gonna tell you right now, any woman that cussing you out, putting her hands on you, baby, you better run. She looked like old beefcake. Yeah, she slapped him. Yeah, she slapped her. But she slapped him back to second grade. Now let's switch it around and let that been a man.
One should be discussing because it is incredibly dumb.
Let that been a man who smacked a woman. You see what I be saying? Like, come on. Hit that like button, guys. Pretty, please. It said real talk. It said African women are very aggressive. They definitely can be. Look, somebody said, I hate to hit the like button. It's free. Hit that like button, guys. I'll be back on here. What's today? Today's Wednesday. I will be back on here on Friday. Friday about 10:30. I will be back on here. Yeah, that's Rasputia and Norbit. Well, thank you guys. I hope y'all appreciate this live today. I liked that the old girl, I like baby girl came on here. We was nice. It was nice. Who knows? Maybe I might start getting more of them on here. I just be trying to understand, like, what are y'all thinking? That's all I want to know. Until next time, folks, I will be back on here. Hit that like button. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. I try to be. Hit that like button, guys. Let me see here. What you got? Oops. Hold up. Wednesday. Yep. Oh, yeah. Sorry. My days is messed up. I'm back on Wednesday. I'm back on here on Wednesday, guys. My bad. I got it wrong. Wednesday. I'll be back on here. Yeah, today is Monday. Look, I've been busy. So I've been busy. So got my days mixed up. Also, guys, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. This is me all the time. Come and join your girl. Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. But today is Monday. I'll be back on Wednesday. I appreciate y'all. Real talk. I honestly do.